Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Mike, also known as S13, and this will be a playthrough of Dead Space 3. The most disliked of all the Dead Spaces. I'm going to go through and show that it's actually a pretty okay game that has some significant flaws that should not be overlooked, but it's not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely took a few missteps. So we're going to do a solo campaign. If I can, we might try to do some matchmaking for some of the co-op missions. But we'll start off with a brand new game here. And we're going to be doing normal difficulty. Make sure I can see the screen. Okay, then, thank you. We're not going to be going any fancy difficulties because hard, well, it says for veteran Dead Space players, I would definitely choose that if I was playing this for not a Let's Play. But we're going to go with normal for this. Because hard is actually pretty difficult. It actually, they made a lot of changes, and the hard mode in this game was significantly more difficult than hard mode in Dead Space 2. And so yeah, we'll do normal, and away we go.
It all started 300 years ago with the discovery of the Black Marker, an alien artifact found under the old Gulf of Mexico on Earth. It seemed to hold the promise of limitless energy, until it produced dementia, insanity, and a twisted life after death known as Necromorphs. The details of the original Black Marker disaster were buried in cover-ups and conspiracies, but not before an entire religion could be launched in the name of one of its researchers, Michael Altman. His questionable death turned him into a martyr, and unitology was born. To this day, it thrives. A secretive organization that believes the markers are divine, and their plan for us, a glorious unity of mind, body, and spirit. Generations after the Black Marker disaster, mankind found himself going extinct from lack of resources. Desperate, he sought to replicate the Black Marker in an attempt to harness its limitless energies for himself. The records of this era are unclear, but we now know the replication was successful, but the cost too high. The marker copies were all buried, hidden in secret places across the universe where, to all our benefit, they might have stayed. But 200 years later, during an illegal mining operation on Aegis 7, the planet cracker USG Ishimura unearthed one of the forgotten copies, a red marker, and with it, the start of a new wave of marker infections. A key survivor of that incident was an engineer named Isaac Clarke. That marker spoke to him and left him with a gift, a mental blueprint of the marker itself. Isaac was captured and tortured by EarthGov, his mind harvested for the marker's secrets. The marker program was thus restarted, and a new one built on the populous Titan sprawl. The disaster quickly followed. He managed to escape, but just barely. There was nothing left but dust, just like Aegis 7. Since that time, the marker crisis has only deepened, and Isaac Clarke, his marker-touch mind still burning with the ability to build or destroy them, stays in hiding, determined to retreat from the markers and all they have wrought. But there is hope. A backwater ice ball of a planet, where 200 years ago, someone, somehow stopped a marker uprising in its tracks. A clue from the past that may save our future.
That was a fairly nice recap of the universe as well as the previous games. Loading screens. We're introduced to a new force, the Sovereign Colony's Armed Forces. This is their first appearance in the universe. Rest in peace.
Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Serrano, do you read me?
Tim! Oh, thank God! Did you find it?
Find it. Doc, I'm not even sure what we're looking for.
Just follow the waypoint that sent you. I can't tell you anymore. Just get there. Do you hear me? You have to get there.
What?
Oh, it's lost.
What? Dang it!
Get our first sneak peek at one of the later game suits. They're actually pretty lame, in my opinion. Yeah, let's check out the waypoint marker. Go for a quick little jog.
Okay, Tim. You can do this. Oh, he's dependent on you. You're a soldier, right? Right. Gun's not even loaded.
Yeah, that could be an issue. In a series known for super angry aliens that want to destroy everything. We were out of the whiteout. There you go. Beginnings, Tau Volantis. This camp down there.
Hey, Doc, I found it.
Good. Can you get inside?
It's all sealed up.
Look around. There must be a way.
Finally, some ammunition.
This game handles ammo significantly differently than the previous games, in that all weapons use the same ammunition. Oh, it wants me to shoot the. Oh, I shouldn't have reloaded. I'm fairly certain. It's been a little while, but I'm fairly certain you lose all the ammo in your clip when you reload. They call it pretty fast.
Found a way in.
Good. You're looking for a cylinder about half a meter long. Do you see it?
I see lots of fire and ice. No, I have more hours in this game than I'd probably care to admit. On my main save file, I have like 40-something hours on this game. I 100%ed it. I got all the items, and I'm gonna reload anyway. You know, all the items and logs and everything. I couldn't say we're gonna do that on. Okay. On this one for sure, but it's a possibility. Me saying that means I've already lost like 6 things. We picked up the codex.
Doc, I got it.
Tim!
a little bit. And this game is certainly big on spectacle, if not scares.
Fine young soldiers, every one of them.
General Mahad, sir.
Where's Dr. Serrano?
Earl Serrano, always the optimist.
Well, he said I should take this into the city. He said there's still time to stop it, sir. There's still time.
We lost control! And now, for the love of Earth and the sovereign colonies, we've got to do what's right. You love the Earth, son. Your mom and dad.
Yeah, yes, sir, of course.
Good. Glad to hear that.
So it started off there with a fairly nice flashback sequence, as we're about to find out.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become ready. Corporations will be one.
Playback, message 34.
Isaac, I know you're there. Come on, pick up the phone. Fine. Look, I just called to say I'm moving on. I have to. Just take care of yourself, okay?
U.S. Clark,
Get the fuck off.
answer me!
Tim?
Who the hell are you?
I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna make this brief. I understand you're something of an expert on markers. You created one,
I didn't make shit. Your government made me.
and you destroyed two, which is why we're here. Got a job for you.
No. No! Where is she?
Unitologists have breached the inner concourse. We can't hold them.
Captain, run out of time, gotta go.
She's out there all alone, Isaac, and I can't help her unless you help me.
Okay. Okay!
Here. Let's get moving.
And so he took my plasma cutter and gave me a really shitty submachine gun. A rude awakening. Do I have to use it now? Okay, sure. Audio log?